So we'll start with level funded, and this is a program, Lifestyle Health, with many of you may know Medova in the area here. Medova is the creator and program for the Lifestyle Health plans. And level funding works pretty similar to self-funding, but again with less risk and a little bit less reward. What level funding does, in that self-funded chart, it has administrative costs and stop loss in your claim bucket. But what it does, it takes all of that and it creates a fully insured like premium. So you have your employee rate, your employee spouse, your employee child, and family. And let's, just because I have to keep it simple, let's say that total is $400 is your premium. That's how that's represented. But 200 of that is being designated for your claim bucket to cover your claims. So you're going to pay $400 every month. And at the end of the year, you've paid $4,800. That's like your fully insured premium. 200 of that every month was set aside by Medova to pay your claims. They use 150, use 180, use 300, use 200, and it bounced around. But 200 of that 400, or 2,400 at the end of the year, was used to cover your claims. If at the end of the year, that 2,400 that was set aside, you'd use 2,200, 200 gets carried forward in your account, or you could use it to offset next year's increase, or you could use it to kind of sit there for a future year. But it's very clean and very simple. It's just like being fully insured, with a little bit of twist that we're going to take that fully insured premium, take a portion of it and set it aside for your claims. And at the end of the year, if there's money left over, you win because it stays in your account to use. If your 2,400 turned into 2,800, you're protected. You only have to pay that 400 and that 200, so you're protected. But like any plan, whether you're fully insured, self-insured, level funded, employee benefit captive, if you pay more out than somebody took in, your rates are going to go up. I mean, there's no magic to that. I wish I had that silver bullet that we could all share, but that doesn't apply. But the key is you're protected. If that 2,400 ended up being 2,600, the most that you're going to pay is 2,400 out of that claim account. They don't come and ask for that other 200. But level funding is very simply taking a total number, your total premium for the year, and dividing it into 12 equal payments. That's what level funding is. Questions? And the primary market for this are employers with 2 to 99 employee lives. Medova's average size case is 37 employee lives, but they have groups as large as 300 and 400. But it's primarily for a smaller business to kind of baby step their way into taking ownership and becoming self-funded. So if you had a bad year, you had a bad year. You know, your rates are going to be based appropriately on it, but that year's kind of done. We're starting over. You don't have to drag it with you. No. You can carry forward your positive, but you don't carry forward your negative. Great question. And again, it's really just a funding mechanism as to how you pay your self-funded plan. A lot of employers, when they're self-insured, they don't want to do a pay-as-you-go. So when you're truly self-funded, you pay your monthly admin fees, but then once a week, a TPA will invoice you for your claims you process that week. And again, for a lot of small business owners, I don't want to mess with it. I like the idea that if I spend less, I can win, but I don't want to mess with that. I just want to pay every month. So that's why level funded was kind of created. More just a financing mechanism.